Okay, I'm going to show you how I make files without vocals for our Mission Melodies choir. So I start by just going online, finding a file that is labeled split track where I know that the file is designed to take the vocals off of it. A lot of times it's labeled split track. So I went online and I bought a We Sing Children's, the We Sing Children's album, split track versions. And their album actually was great. It had like all of the regular songs and it had all the split track songs. So you can see the split track, it's labeled right here. So I'm just going to think about which one I want to do. So I'm going to do, this is my commandment. That's going to be my test. I'm going to open Audacity, which is a free download. I'm going to click New, and then I'm going to click Open, and I'm going to find that. This is my commandment file that's on my desktop. Open that. And you can play it. So it's pretty easy to see that this is going to be the instruments and this is going to be the vocals. It starts later. So I just go right here and I click this down arrow and I click split stereo to mono. Then after I've done that split stereo to mono, it's now two different little boxes with options. A box with options for this row and a box with options for that row. Now that there's two different areas of options, before it was just one, I can go to here and do this down arrow again. Oh wait, sorry. I'm going to mute this area. And I'm just going to test it out because what I did is I muted the vocals after it was separated out. Okay, good. So I know that it's how I want it to be. Then I just, press stop and I'm going to select this one. I mean, I don't really think it matters what you select, but I just select this one just to be safe. And then I click File, Save Project As, Save Other, Export as MP3. This is when I relabel it to know that I've done something with it. I say no vocals. I'm going to save that. And I'm also going to go in here and say no vocals and save it. Okay, so now I just go back to my desktop and I try to find that file. This is my file that I just made. I'm going to move it into my Mission Melodies folder. And I know it's mine that I just did because I said no vocals on there. It's really important you rename it so you know which one you're dealing with. Then I open iTunes, and this could differ just depending on which program you use, but I add this to my library. So I'm going to again find this file, find this new file that I made. Hopefully I can find it. Here we go. It should be under This Is My Commandment. Here we go. This is my commandment. It just found this album because it's labeled under this album. So now you can even see all the files that I've redone because it has the Jesus Loves Even Me split track and it has Jesus Loves Even Me no vocals. So I know now that I have one of each. I have one without the vocals and one with the vocals. Split track, it's going to have vocals and instrumentals. It's just a file that you're able to edit is the way I think about it. So now I can go down here, no vocals. This is one I just made. Play it. Okay, once I know that it's how I want it to be, I have a playlist, and I'm just going to move it over to my playlist. And this is how I can burn my CDs. This is my CD playlist with all the songs that we have, a version of the split track, and then a version with the no vocals of every song, so that we have one with instruments and one without instruments for all of our songs. So that's it. I do want to make sure that I have all of the songs in both versions. So this was a test, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to remove it.